Alright, so it's time to cross-examine Andrews again. So let's see what she has to say. She says, actually, this is an elaborate puzzle. If you know the correct order, it can be taken apart one piece at a time. At its center is a small cavity with just enough room to store a small item. Because of its complexity, if you don't know the order, you can't open the bag. You really can't tell that it's a small jewelry box just by looking at it. Alright, so let's push. Elaborate puzzle. A puzzle? That's right.
But it looks like an ordinary figurine.
True enough. The people who don't know, I'm sure they would never guess that this was a puzzle. So what kind of puzzle is this exactly? If you know the correct order, it can be taken apart one piece at a time. So you can take it apart? And how would one go about doing that? Well, you first turn its tail to the right, and then push it in.
Oh, yes, I see. Oh.
After that, the arms and legs are free to move and can be removed.
Oh, this is most interesting.
A boy and his new toy. It's like he's 5 all over again.
Oh, don't mind me. Go ahead and carry on.
I think he's lost it.
So what do you find after you take the puzzle apart?
At its center is a small cavity with just enough room to store a small item. How do you know about this? I know because I was the one who bought it. Huh? It was a souvenir from when a friend and I went to Switzerland.
Then this was a present from you?
That's right. It was a puzzle in the shape of a bear, so I thought it would be perfect for Juan. So it was a present from Miss Andrews.
Witness, let's continue with your testimony.
Because of its complexity, if you don't know the order, you can't open the bear. So who exactly knew how to solve this puzzle? Only the two of us, Juan and myself. It was a souvenir from Switzerland. So I doubt there are many people with the same bear in this country.
Oh, but this looks like it can be easily broken. Especially if someone wanted to get what was inside.
Well, it's a toy. But it can never be the same again once it's been broken. You really can't tell that it's a small jewelry box just by looking at it. Who else knows that this bear is actually a small container or jewelry box? I never told anyone. And as long as Juan never told anyone either, then only the two of us knew. The two of you, huh? Then of course that means Mr. On Guard didn't know, right? I think this is about all I'm going to get for now. The figurine has been updated in the court record.
Well, Mr. Wright, I think even you have come to realize.
Huh?
That there is one very important fact we have uncovered, and that is this. This bear is actually a jewelry box. Now that we have agreed to this point, there's only one logical question that can come next, and that is this. What is inside this box? What's inside?
That's right. That's what we are going to find out next, witness. Yes?
You're the only one who can open this. Please.
Huh. She's gonna open it. What's in it? There's a painful silence hanging over the courtroom. All eyes on Miss Andrews now as she solves the puzzle. What's in it? I've opened it. Is this what you wanted?
What is that? It looks like a note.
I don't think we need to guess what this is.
Do we, Mr. Wright?
It's the suicide note.
The suicide note?
The suicide note left by Juan Carita's former manager, Celeste Impax. Until now, no one knew of its whereabouts. But just as we suspected, it was hidden. Hidden by the victim, Juan Carita himself.
seems Celeste Impacts had very beautiful handwriting. And she just as beautifully signed her own name on this document. This is the most definitely the note she left right before she committed suicide. Rubble, 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 rubble. Oh, order! Ho, ho, ho! Witness, did you know about this?
Yes, I did. I heard all about it from Juan. When I discovered his body, I looked for the bear. I wanted to destroy the note before it became public. But I couldn't find it anywhere.
Because it had already been taken by the killer.
Everything is going at Mr. Edgeworth's pace. So now that the suicide note's been found, what's the next logical question? What is written on the note? That's right. At least, that's what I would think.
Now then, I believe it is only appropriate that the contents of this note be made known.
I can't stop you, can I? I went through so much just to get my hands on it. And I was going to burn it. For her sake.
I'm deeply sorry, but I can't allow you to persuade me to stop. Your Honor, if you could please read the contents of this note aloud. Well, very well. Very unorthodox. Have to check back with Mrs. Claus tonight. See what she says about this, but anyway.
The judge's voice rang loud and clear through the great... I can't speak English. The judge's voice rang loud and clear through the dead, silent courtroom. In her note, Celeste Impacts left to us a record of all that had happened to her. About being used and thrown away by Angard. About being engaged to Karita and Angard's role in destroying that. And about how she decided in her despair to end it all. Oh.